Hey there, fellow marketers. Professor Wolters here, and today we're here in Bratislava, Slovakia, and today we're going to talk about are the 4 C's of marketing. Now, we all know the 4 P's, right? Product, price, place, promotion, and sometimes people throw in a 5th one, that people thing. Well, these 4 C's actually put the people into the 4 P's, and the 4 C's are consumer wants and needs. Instead of products, we're thinking of consumers wants and needs. Instead of price, we're thinking of cost, or I would say cost to satisfy, all the stuff that goes in with it. Instead of place, we're looking at convenience to buy. How do people actually purchase things? And then instead of promotion, we're looking at communication. We got to have some two-way communication here for our marketing to really work, okay? And so the first step we have, the first C we have is actually, like I said, consumer wants and needs. We need to do our market research to figure out exactly what consumers' wants and needs are so we can develop products that answer those wants and needs, okay? Remember that movie from back when you were a kid? See a need, fill a need? Yeah, that's what we're doing as marketers. If we know what those needs are and we can develop a product that fits that, we have a much better chance of being successful. I mean, think about it. I mean, I look great in blue, don't I? So if you want to sell a blue shirt to me, I'm going to be very happy because I look so good in it. But purple with yellow polka dots, I look horrible in that. So probably don't want to sell me that. But by doing your research, you know what to sell people, okay? That's why it's really important to have that market research, understand what your clients' wants and needs are so you can deliver that kind of product, okay? That's what you're looking for. Because when you just make a product, you're making something and then try to sell it at people, whereas with the knowing the wants and needs, that helps you develop a better product that people are actually going to buy, okay? Now, the next thing we're going to talk about, instead of the price, because you know when you look at the price, it's the price tag, that's what I pay. But is that actually the full cost of actually having the product, okay? And so we have to think about these things. For example, if you're going to buy an Xbox or a PlayStation or something from Nintendo, that price tag you see on the console isn't really your cost to satisfy, isn't really the total cost. Because think about it, the price may be $299 for that Xbox, whatever, okay? But then you got to buy another controller. Oh, there's another $70. And then you got to buy a couple games, right, at $50 a pop. And then you got the downloadable content you got to get as well. And then, you know, you can't not play with your buddies, so you got to get another controller there. But of course, what's one thing you always forget? That HDMI cord to plug it into the TV. Yeah, and if you're going to get that newest game system, you got to get the big TV. There's all these other things that get involved that raise the actual cost, because just because the Xbox is $299 doesn't mean the cost to actually have it is $299. It could be, you know, $600 when you think about it for your actual cost to satisfy. So we as marketers have to think about that, because just because hot dogs are $1 a pack doesn't mean it's $1 to have hot dogs, because you need to get the buns and the mustard and the ketchup and stuff like that, okay? Now, the next thing we want to look at is actually what we call convenience to buy. Now remember, place is delivering the value. Well, convenience to buy looks at how shoppers actually purchase things. So for example, if I'm going to buy a book, I might go to Barnes & Noble to look at the book, look at the cover and stuff like that. But what a lot of people do is I just go on Amazon, read the stuff, and buy from there. If I'm buying a car, what do I like to do? Well, I've got to test drive it. For clothing, I got to try it on first before I buy. And so we look at the convenience to buy is how these people are purchasing these products, and we have to make some kind of effort in order to fix that. So that's why lately you've seen Amazon, they actually have it where you can order clothes and they'll send you a bunch of clothes that you can try on and then send back what you don't want, because they know that's how people buy. They try it on. You've seen all these apps that you can buy cars on. Look, I went from wanting a car to having a car. But you want to test drive, right? So you have to have that. So now there's apps that let you search for cars, and they bring the car to your house, let you test drive it, and then you can decide that way, because you got to test drive a car before you get in it. Because sometimes you're like, that looks cool, but man, when I sit in it, it's not made for a husky fellow like myself, okay? And then we're looking at communication versus promotion. Now, promotion is more, I'm promoting to you, I'm doing all the talking to you like this, whereas communication has a two-way kind of thing. I'm talking to my clients, I'm getting their ideas, they're sharing their feedback and stuff like that, so I can learn from them. And think about it, if you're in any kind of relationship, whether it's professional or personal, the more you talk, usually the better the relationship is. And if you don't talk and you don't communicate, there's going to be issues, because people don't know what's going on. So make sure you're looking at the communication side of marketing to help out. So I hope this helps you know the 4 C's of marketing that complement the 4 P's of marketing. If you want to learn more, hit that subscribe button, and we put out new marketing and YouTube and all kinds of great business videos all the time. So do click and subscribe. We really appreciate it. If you want to throw in a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it too. And have a good luck on an exam if you're studying for that, or if you're a marketer learning how to marketing. I hope this helps you out to get you to kind of focus on the consumers to hopefully make you more successful. Bye from Bratislava.